All right, guys. So sorry in breaking transmission. We are going to Forex pairs now, so we can see what we have. All right. So taking a look on the Forex pairs, take a look on gold. What are we expecting on gold, guys? If you take a look on gold now, you can see clearly that market has actually broken. It's actually broken this. So obviously, what we'll be expecting is for this to either give us a break or the market can decide to push higher again. Okay, so a minute, we'll take a look on this. All right, so all right, guys. So sorry in breaking transmission here. Right. So as I said on the gold, in case you didn't observe that the market is actually consolidating here, and we're expecting it to drop. Okay, for it to prove whether it's still going to push higher or from there it's going to drop outright. Okay, so for now, wait for this to complete, guys. On the 1 hour, there might be a small sell setup. Okay, we're waiting for that. This is a sell setup. The break of this, it might take it down, and from there it pushes high again. Right. So on the pound USD, now the pound USD actually is the one that is on the middle of nowhere because we expected it from there here to drop. Okay, to drop at least to give us a running flat. We can see the market got to do what it got to do, man. It tricks everyone and pushes high. So looking at it from this angle, what are we expecting? Well, if we call this to be contracting flat, which is likely, the market might decide to push down from there. But I doubt if that will be the case. Instead, there might be a correction here and a push high, which is healthy. So if that happens, at the break of these guys, look for any sell setup, you will take it down from there. So that is what we'll be expecting from pound USD. Okay, so on the pound yen, any moment from now, there will be a drop at this point, guys. There will be a drop from here because the market is actually completing this cycle. On the 4 hour, we have seen it clearly that the market is actually completing. So what we were expecting from there is the market to drop and give us a three-wave for this final move, then before it drop accurately. Okay, so on the Euro USD, now the Euro USD, you see that this market actually hasn't done, sorry. Now we can see that this is an impulse. So we have seen a correction A, this is B. So if this started dropping from here, expect it to tag here before it pushes high again. So either of the two happens. So wait for this guy because B wave is always the hardest wave. You can trick a lot of guys before finally it gets to do what it gets to do. All right, so let's just wait. The Audi, the Aussie guys. So here now we see that this market we're expecting it to drop any moment from there. All right, so because this market has actually stretched and is completed, we took a buy at this point, and you can see the market actually went in our direction. So here, expect a break here, so for it to correct because obviously this has been tagged. So we're expecting a sell setup any moment from now. A sell setup any moment from now, guys. Then the Euro Audi. Yeah, this is a very good one. This will be a sell setup, guys. If you're interested in this Audi, take a sell at the break of this point because it's going to drop more. All right, this is a very good one. Euro Audi is a clean sell setup loading. All right, so we have the pound New Zealand. The pound New Zealand, I think what will happen here, this market will still push higher, okay, because you can see how it has been going ever since. 1, 2, A, B, C. So expect a sharp move here before it drops. So expect something like this to play out on these guys. Then the dollar card, you can see ever since the market broke here, we've been enjoying this move gradually. All right, so we're expecting the market to actually tag this line. So we're still on the trade, waiting for it to tag there. The euro pound. The euro pound, we are expecting this market to, at this point in time, to drop more and push high again. Okay, because anytime you see a market moving in this form, guys, that is what pound USD did. It's always tricky. Look at what's happened here, guys. If you think that this is dropping, look at what happened. It pushes high again. So what we'll be expecting at the drop of this sharp move down, sharp move up. Okay, that is characteristics of the pound. And see what happened here, guys. At the drop of this, tick is turning down and it pushes high again. All right. So the Audi card, I think this one we're expecting a reversal at this point because we have seen this A, B, C. Okay. So we're expecting a reversal at this point, guys. So wait for a confirmation for it. If you come to the 1 hour and if you see a completion of this, the completion of these guys will give us that was what we're expecting here, guys. If something like this happen, I think that's sell. All right, the dollar yen. Now this also is clear at the break of this. The market has stuck there. So what we'll be expecting now is for the market to give us a confirmation of the next move. If you take a look on it from the daily also shows that the momentum is still very high. So obviously we're expecting the market to continue, but here there will be a setup, another buy setup that will be clearly seen, okay, for it to gather the momentum to push higher. So we're waiting for that, guys, okay, that momentum, that setup for the next impulse. In case you are not there yet, you are not in the trade, don't panic and don't jump into the trade, because there might be a pullback at this point before that setup is formed, okay? So don't jump into the trade. We also have the Aussie Swiss. So here now, this one we're expecting a sell, okay? What we're expecting on these guys is simple. The market is making a complex correction. It's making a complex correction. And here, guys, you can see clearly, either you equate this to be a running flat like this to drop, or this to be something like this to drop, okay? But irrespective of how you are seeing it, we're expecting a drop at this point. So wait for a sell, a confirmation, and there you go. The Aussie yen, this also has actually gotten to this point. So what we'll be expecting, if this market did not break here, then wait for a pullback and another push up again. Okay, so that is what we're expecting. Don't jump in at this level because it might be risky. So wait for this small pullback and a confirmation for the next move. Three-wave pullback is healthy for you to continue pushing higher, because we're expecting this market to actually break this previous resistance. Okay, so that is just the quick one we have on the market this afternoon. So far, you just need to wait until the setup is clear. Most of the market is just going sideways, like the pound yen. We're expecting it to give us a three-wave pullback before continue the move, and the pound USD, the same thing applies, where either the market pushes high, but we've seen in the different occasion whereby this kind of setup continue pushing high, guys. This kind of setup continue pushing lower at this point. So if that happens, no problem, because we have seen so far that this is impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse, kind of a leading diagonal. So if this one decides to drop like this, then be expectant that at the break of this previous low, there will be a pusher. So we can see this to be A, B, C. So meaning this is an A, this B, and there will be C. So expect something like this to play out, guys, if that happens that way. So that is what we are bringing for you guys today, and let's see how it goes. As the market gives us more data, we'll be glad to bring you more information on this.